free the spirits in that lantern?
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and...
No, Manfred.
Manfred! Come back!
Arlevan Forest, Arlevan Crater. Oh no. Oh, that's a bunch of them.
Well?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan?
Again?
They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
We're going through them? Won't they notice?
Not
of
if
course
you
they
look
will.
like them. I found you some disguises.
I hate that for me.
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood,
Don't gra- Oh.
hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
Sad but true.
And we'll be your entourage. I'll go with the Veil Jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
I just want to kill some Venatori. That's all I want to do. I'm all for putting a bomb down there.
Will the others follow?
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
Hopefully.
They're keeping watch then. Excellent.
Good to know. This is such a dangerous way of moving about the area.
How do the Venatori stand the itch of these robes?
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
Hello. No one recognizes me as Rook.
Going to bleed the Dalish deer.
He must be one of the Hullers. They plan to kill
No!
We don't have to watch
Yes,
this.
sir.
It won't be pretty.
Did you come from it?
I can't run.
There's a few of us.
Oh, this is almost making me cry. I would really love to run, but I can't run for some reason. Oh, this is awful. I really want to run. Awful, awful, awful. Oh, this is painful. Why can't I run? Oh, this is so awful. I don't care if I'm being a child about it. Oh, this is so slow. I just can't. I can't roll either. The boys and I found a bunch of things in the ruins, stuff the Dalish made. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you headed back to the city for Templar business. Counting on you to get this shit out of here before others find it. You know some of them will just want to worship it or something, but I'd rather line my pockets. It is so... oh, painful, painful, painful. The music is awful. That's probably just my... Why are you having so much difficulty with this? Is it my game or is it just my headphones? I guess I won't find out until later. Awkward. Oh, this is awful.
Makes my skin crawl.
Agreed. Oh, why is the music being so awful? Hopefully it's just my headphones.
We're not expecting dwarves.
I'm,
My associate. From the Carter.
This is very irregular.
Oh, this is so annoying.
She's curious
It doesn't
about
help.
the talk of a Tevente rebirth. Business thrives when all parties have confidence in the future. Don't you agree?
Do
Now
you
tell
still...
me, where are the risen gods? I promised my friend a spectacle.
Gods. But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way.
There's something strange going on with my
Elgarnon,
older city as
not
well.
Gillenane, like we expected.
that was impressive.
They expect
What is
strength and power
happening?
from someone like me.
A mage.
I hate that something like this always... It happens in every playthrough. There's something wrong with the audio, and I don't know how to fix this now. This is awful, man.
Gods have returned. Give yourself to me and be seated at my side when the Imperium rises again.
And it's suddenly fixed.
Making promises. Tempting me.
He says
Oh.
he can teach me to bring back those beyond. No, impossible.
And all of a sudden it's done. Maybe there was someone in the neighborhood or something doing something weird. For some reason I didn't expect us all to be there.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation.
We have to
Dragon
act.
of night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and rise.
Are the Venatori going to be sacrificed?
I am Elgarnon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Your Tevinter crumbles under its own weight. I can restore it. All you must do is obey me.
Ew.
Worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic.
Oh no.
It's old.
Look at Emmerich and the other.
dangerous.
This is so bad.
Nathalie, it's too strong. I can't break it. We've got
This is bad. Oh, everyone is kind of gone.
And trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Baldur bought us some time, but we have to go now.
Or we attack. That couldn't have been this easy. I'm sorry, but this was bullshit. Come on. This is absolute bullshit. But we can run again.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
I told you.
He's
Not that
sending the
easy.
cult after us.
Duh.
Elgarnon is here. We've an opportunity to.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the game
We
is
can't touch him now that
struggling.
his Archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Okay, maybe two get for the Dalish and the others, because Emmerich is right. Okay, can you get down? Thank you. Can we please? Nice. Yes, babe. You should know by now, Venator, did I just...
There! The archdemon!
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe we avoid its attention?
No, I think we should actually do something about it. I mean, while we're here, you know, America is completely right as far as I'm concerned. I'm not getting darling anymore. I want to be called darling. In a way, he's like a Starian. He calls me darling, and he's old. Not that a Starian would like to hear that, but that boy is old.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
Oh, I'm happy with it.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
Well, I don't think that would be a good thing. And I think we have to kill another archdemon. Maybe we can make him mortal too. Wouldn't that be swell? Where are you?
And
Where
now
are the people?
Darkspawn?
Oh!
Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on a walk? Under fire! Watch it!
Oh, yeah, I was a bit busy. That's rude. I like that power. It's not doing me much right now.
Now it's your turn.
My turn? What have I been doing, you think?
Spectacular rook.
Thank you. Still, wouldn't have hated it if you called me darling again. Okay, there's a lot.
They've cast barriers around the exit.
Yeah, I get that. Thank you.
Is the archdemon heading towards us?
It
Probably.
doesn't seem to be yet.
Gillen ain't lost her dragon. Might make Elganon more cautious.
Hopefully not. I kind of like him being not cautious. Okay, come on. Thank you. We are sort of timed. Not really timed as in the game, but I mean, you know.
My trouble.
Okay, we really have to open that. That's my new favorite superpower. Thank you. But I'm darling, don't forget that.
Take your shot. Made it through that one.
Yep. We did. I just want to open this thing. Still no? Excuse me? What do you mean? Oh, game. Come on, thank you. Can we run? Running is so slow still. The game is struggling again. Hello.
Dalish arrows. Strife and the other Veil jumpers were here.
That'll take some of the pressure off. You have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer.
Okay.
You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
No, thank you.
This way. We have to be quick, before the Venatori catch up.
Yep. Why can we go here? For no good reason at all? For no good reason at all. Oh, that's the thing that we have to destroy. Oh, that's not good. That... Okay. But can we not stab me in the back? Yeah, maybe.
That way, through the gate.
Yeah. Any one of you could open the gate, you know? You don't have to wait for
Damn
me.
it! Shut tight and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
Yep. There always is. What do you mean it's not here? Oh yeah, sure. Auto balustrade. Barely went. Well, that was not it.
Rook, let's go!
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here!
We'll handle it. And watch out for Venatori headed your way. Stay alive!
I'll try. I like how they just think that we're just chilling here. Okay. Is that an alarm? I'm sorry, what do you want me to do now? Oh, here they are.
How's it looking?
It looks like overcomplicated nonsense.
He is not chill. This reminds me of my sound where he was freaking out. Poor man is never having a good time, is he? He hates this job. His first telling he is never going to come with Rook again. This was once and never again.
Takes credit there.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing open.
Still working on it.
An entire Venatori army coming for us.
Yeah, there is. Can we please do it?
Still no luck? Really, are you sure you can open this?
We said we would.
Cut through that.
I knew it.
That thing.
Wow. Conveniently open.
Come on, come on.
Well, that's good.
Thank you.
Find the Dalish. We'll watch the exits. Good luck.
Okay.
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
I don't think you know the meaning of the word. There is a chest. The damage journal of an Olive and Veilgjumper. Most of the writing is now illegible, but it seems to detail the Veilgjumper's exploration of the ancient temple. Of particular interest is the following. Found a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. We'll need to spend more time exploring. I don't think we have much time. But there is a chest somewhere, so it's definitely up there. And there's a staircase. Memento? No, no memento. Okay, come on, run. There also should be a way up. Okay, well, okay, I realized that we have to be up there. But I don't see an obvious way up there, and we're kind of on the schedule. Lovely. The Dalish are not going to be very much alive, are they?
Wait, this feels off.
Uh-huh.
Was that a displacement? We weren't here a moment ago.
This is not going to end well for
Come on,
us.
we need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
No, it's not.
We are under a looping hermetic enchantment.
It's Elgernon. He's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Ah, come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit! The Dalish need help, and we're losing.
Do we know the Dalish is still alright? What if Elganon sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Cuck. You can't get up there. I'm kind of stuck. Okay, come on, run! Please, thank you.
Rook, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I'd just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
I heard him again. Tell me one of you heard that.
Only you possess a bond with Solus, Rook.
I fear we lack the time for explanation. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Nathalie! Ma banal avanuris! Masaline Algalana!
Didn't need to get that. Let's keep moving. Solus is going to distract Elgernon.
Okay. I get that Solus still needs us.
Friend Harel, you have no power here.
I can't run.
Incredible to bear witness to this ancient rivalry.
Yeah, we're in mortal
As long as it
danger.
keeps him off us.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
Stop.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people. and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen-Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
Me or him?
You
I know
have
it's
lost the right to speak her name.
Okay.
Man, Shevgar Fen-Harel.
It's just background noise for them.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Luke, are you all right?
Yes, I'm alright.
Hear them in my head.
It would have been nice if you could have killed me love or something.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up.
Save yourself, save your friends. I don't think it's going to save us, buddy, if we give in to you. It sounds like a horrible fate, to be quite honest with you. We're not doing that. There we are.
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
They are all that matters to you, are they not? Oh, sweet hell. Okay, where are you getting your power from? There you are.
Eyes open.
Yeah, I know.
Let's end this.
Yeah, we can take you out. Run, please, thank you. Oh, look at the poor library.
We've a fight ahead.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, your girlfriend's having a little bit of problem. Maybe you could take care of me a little bit more, you know? Thank you. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Well, nicely done.
Thank you. Hello.
You saved us.
Yeah, I did. Can we
Time
now
to get out
do?
of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape.
Thank you.
The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Okay.
Solus, thank you.
He's still using you for his own plot. You do. I mean, he's only helping us. If he didn't need us, he wouldn't have helped us. Dragon is just chilling.
Let's go! Run! Run!
Intense eye contact.
It's tough being a Venatori.
Is it?
It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elganon was disappointed.
Yeah, duh.
The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone.
Oh no.
Anything.
Oh no. Oh.
It really is tough being a Venatori.
Well, if you don't have any trouble getting a whole bunch of other people, entire tribes killed, Then you should be willing to sacrifice your own, right? Karma.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Yep.
Indeed. Masaranis, Nathalie.
It was a team effort.
Definitely.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
Yep.
And it will have regained his strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer.
Losers.
The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
All the help that is. First, let's see, to end this episode. I was going to say how long have you been recording, but this was part 10. Blood of Arlevan. The team rushed to Arlevan Forest to save Dalish elves from Venatori's sacrifice. There they witnessed Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Lusican, once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have been spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solas's help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultist to his dragon.
I should probably talk to Solas.
Probably. I'm looking forward to it. No one wants to talk. That's a bit rude. I'm curious as to why Solas hasn't mentioned that we met with Mon-Fri. Maybe he doesn't know yet. Maybe she can block him at least a little bit. Come and give, thank you.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them
You
away
know
free and
already.
clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elgar'nan was a reminder of simpler times.
Of course it was.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
Perhaps you should have set an alarm then.
I suspect them calling Elgar'nan and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. Hard to present that as evidence.
Yep.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elgar'nan, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
Perhaps.
You and Elgar'nan were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elgar'nan was the worst.
Why?
Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable.
That is more
You have
honest,
met him
yeah.
now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me.
Yep.
Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The way the two of you argued, it didn't feel like enemies. It felt like family.
How so?
Family knows you better than anyone, and that can be good or bad.
I had not thought of it that way. But yes, we had centuries to stoke the fires of our hatred. I saw his rise to tyranny coming, and could not stop it. And he saw me disrupt his plans for dominion time and time again.
Alright. I can see how you and Elgar'nan would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his
Ah, you
arrogance
already are.
unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Like you, yeah?
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
I'll have to take your word for that.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant.
I still am.
I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool.
You still do.
Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I
appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. You work together with a camaraderie it took me centuries to build in my rebellion.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
Uh-huh. And once again, there is something happening with the headphones. Or with the sound overall.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon.
Yep.
And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
Oh,
We
is that all?
saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We
No one
killed
looks at
Razakil,
him.
didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have
Do we have
either
another
of
one?
those.
Oh,
Not anymore.
that's a shame.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
The odds on this were never good, but we've already beaten them once. We have a job to finish, and 2 gods to kill. We don't get to wallow in wine, because no one else is taking this fight.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before. Not without help, we didn't. So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Pretty good ones.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
No one will risk being an informant. Not while the Venatori hold power in Minrathous. It's a dead end.
The crows may have something.
Oh?
The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock, and food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Everyone
Right.
wants to see me.
With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up, and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Devrin just casually still wood carving. Okay. Book club notes. I want to be invited, but I understand why they don't, because she is very busy, or rookie. Bellara, Neff, Harding, Emmerich, and Lucanus. That's a lot. Don't want to read all of that. Uki. Pookies. For the love of Treviso and legacies and legends. I think we should do this before we do that. And there were some new quests open. There are new quests here. There are quests here. And that's the only ones. Okay, so... Sorry. The Holzberg Wetlands and you. We also should do that. So we're in chapter 11 now. So we have 2 more chapters to finish as much as we can. We have done as much as we can in Arleven. We have done as much as we can in Dogtown. I really want to level them up as well, though. Okay, let's see. There's... Oh, everyone has quests. All except for Lucanus. Okay. Well, let's accept all of those, and then we're going to end the episode. A letter from the Holzberg Wetlands. Rook, we have continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting. And he's still alive. We can't let the spread continue. We'll get you up the next time you're in the wetlands. Okay. If it's a romance scene with Emmerich that he's asking us out again, we will do that this episode. Because I would like that very much. If it's a Hosanna one, whatever his name was, then not yet.
Myrna, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far back.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
Hello.
That bad as it sounds?
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
I never studied necromancy in Tevinter, but isn't that stupidly dangerous?
Johanna is, unfortunately, skilled enough to make an attempt, but we've found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
That's stupid.
Hezenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
I'm always here to talk about it. You know that, right?
It's a comfort, darling. Truly, but... Oh, Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
A little fear is healthy. Yeah. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
These are so short. I wish there was some more time between them to talk. I want to work on upping the necropolis first. And you know what? Let's do that actually before we close off the episode.
Hey.
Hi.
I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope. Not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
It's probably a trap. Love the drag again. Yeah, there we go. It's not going to be good. But then Harding, did she want to talk? Because she was already a hero of the Veilguard too.
That's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual?
Yeah.
They did. And it's big. Really, really big. Arlethan big, maybe.
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
Okay, so how do we stop that from happening?
I don't know. Hope the ritual's just started? We might be able to stop it if they haven't gotten very far.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which
Maybe
means
your brother?
Syrian.
Yeah.
And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Not with a sacrifice, right? I mean, nothing is timed quest-wise. Only accepting them, I think.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
Nice.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Of course you found it. And you were worried.
A bit early for the past tense.
So where is this place?
The Mirathus Catacombs. An underground temple to the god of night.
Nice.
It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Alia is going to have a bad day.
Fingers crossed. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing.
Again.
The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan. Put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Good. Okay. Hey, dude.
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent word.
Again?
The wardens arrived at Lavendel with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendel.
Agreed. Thanks.
You're welcome. That was it, right? No, Harding does want to talk. We'll take her with us to the necropolis. Hi.
Hey, just thought I'd check in. See how you're doing.
I'm all right, I think. Thanks.
I wish I understood more about the Titans and how we all fit together.
No one does. I don't. I don't think the Oracle did either. When all you have are broken shards, how are you supposed to figure out what they used to be?
Puzzle?
I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
You can talk to your friends about it. I hear that helps.
It's already helping. You checking on me, I mean. I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
You needed a little push, but this battle was yours. You fought, and you won.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some titan, but just Lace Harding.
Not just.
And you believed in me. Enough to risk everything. I'll never forget that, so don't you forget it either.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons.
Yep.
When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
He'll never ask for help, but that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway. But do you think he can be helped?
No.
Varric tried to talk sense into him. And look how that ended. Even the Inquisitor thinks he's too far gone, and we're past the point of talking.
Yeah, but it
part
doesn't
of
mean
me
she's
doesn't want to
right.
believe it. Because it means that there's a point when you have to give up on someone.
There always
It
is.
means you could have given up on me.
That's true. I easily could have done that. Perhaps I should have. I think it's a choice between making your companions all-powerful, almost, and accepting who they are. It's such a cute little field. Okay, that was all the talks. Yes. What we are going to do is the Emery quest. And that was over here. Who we are taking with. We haven't taken her out in a spell. Still don't, I'm not really fond of her. She's the only one that I can't just seem to really click with. Taj, I'm not incredibly fond of either. But I think that they're both acting a little bit like entitled teenagers. Nothing necessarily wrong with that, but I find them a bit annoying. That's it. Hello, Blackthorn Manor. She knows we are coming,
so
right?
the plan
She has
is
to.
basically to sneak around, find Hezekiah's lantern, and smash it. It's quite a crowd over in the manor.
Johanna's gathering. If she's mingling there, we'll be spotted.
Hey,
Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
Will he be safe?
You don't think he'll stand out?
There'll be other undead servants. I'd be surprised if Johanna recognized him. You know, she never truly appreciated Manfred's cleverness. Right, Manfred. You're to find Johanna's guests and help us gather information on where her workshop might be. We'll be watching in case anything occurs.
Don't let anything happen to him. I'm going to be so
Something's going
upset
to occur.
if something happens to him.
Once we find and destroy Johanna's lantern, we'll end whatever she's planning. Hopefully before she introduces the lantern to her guests.
It feels like this main quest has no impact on the world whatsoever. Like, it doesn't really matter in the grand
That
scheme
should
of
be
things.
enough time for Manfred to blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe him, quietly.
Right.
We'll go in through the main door, though.
Let's find another way in.
Johanna's last guests must already be in attendance.
There's a lot of people here. Hezekiah must be planning to drain their souls with her lantern.
But what's it all for?
Raise more undead, I'd wager.
Sounds like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezekiah.
Perfect. We can watch Manfred discreetly from the balconies.
And see if Hezekiah has that lantern on her.
I'm not good at being discreet. Oh, there's so many barrels here that can be broken. Oh no, the music is fading. I think it's because there he is.
There's Manfred. And Johanna.
I think there are two.
No lantern.
Now, you were saying about a shrine in the manor. Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tome, which, as an expert, I could read if our host ever lets me into the library.
An ancestral shrine? I could question the deceased there about the location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, if a book can lead us to the shrine, let's hit the library.
Okay, so that's just an overload on the system, is why the music isn't working properly for me. Okay.
The library's to the east, right? Where we closed Hezenkas's portal into the Fade.
Why'd she come back to this mansion anyway?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here. Likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower with this lantern.
She must know that we would come in, that we're already here.
Undead, coming this way.
Johanna's creatures, we must deal with them quickly.
Was that it? Are there more? He's definitely going to know that we're here.
I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Yeah, this
Maybe
is
she didn't want to
suspicious.
scare her guests? Let's see if we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine. Nothing about a shrine here.
And what's a romance doing under geography?
Yeah, that's what you should focus on right now, my love.
This isn't it.
Well, a handsomely bound volume, but no.
Good that we're focused. I get that books are exciting, but perhaps we should focus a little bit more on getting out alive.
What about this? That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
No, it's not opening.
One must be delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says.
Okay. Do we really think that's a good idea? Okay, game. Give the tome to Manfred. I'm sorry, but she has to know that we're here. We're very lucky that there's no one else here. Hey, Manfred.
Were you waiting for us? Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
Be very worried. If something happens to him, I swear. An extra bedroom? Ooh. Harding, if you could go upstairs, then... Ooh. That's not what we're here for. It could be great, just not really in the mood. kind of want to see where the music is going to be awful. Okay, there we go.
What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. There is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Okay.
Perfect. Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
Okay.
So many people. Is Hezenkos really popular or something?
Johanna never made friends easily. I doubt that's changed. Her experiments, however, always commanded a crowd.
Including you?
Always. Until they began to take turns that troubled me.
The shrine's locked.
We must...
Is this the key to the shrine?
Excellent, Manfred.
Are we sure it's still Manfred, though?
Oh my. A body from the house of the Verheims, prepared during the storm
focus?
You're adorable when you get excited about things like this.
Well, who wouldn't be, darling? Such a rare find.
Time to find Hezenkos. He's all yours, Emmerich.
By flame and seal, by light and flood, open your eyes once more.
Who dares disturb?
Friends to the dead.
Friends, this one was abandoned, lost.
Emmerich, it's getting noisy.
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezenkos?
Prove yourselves. What claim have you to the deceased? A willing dead companion. This one concedes. Hezenkos makes something
Good job.
that should not be. Red tapestry.
Look at how Emmerich looks at me.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know! Also, we should move.
But it was very excited. Emmerich was watching me to see if I was as excited as he was. It's so adorable.
He can talk. Manfred, say something else.
Focus!
Come now. You just...
We have to go.
Yes, yes.
You know, just for everyone's sake, we should go. But your Rook girlfriend... Ooh, there it is. Okay, come on, come on, please keep running. It's so annoying sometimes. Was that better? Probably not. I'm not in the mood to focus on it anymore. Doesn't really matter. Oh, please run! Ah! Who thinks we have time for this? There we go. Brilliant. We have an evil witch to fight.
More undead.
Your hands work. On the right track.
It doesn't really seem to work, that's what they said with the tap button. Anyone else indeed feel free to do something.
Right. Where's that red tapestry?
Okay, that didn't work. Okay, it resets for some reason. Okay, puzzle time then, I reckon. Don't understand. Follow the red tapestry.
This wall looks... Ha! Secret door.
Manfred, could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side? Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do. Curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
And that's good, right?
Harding, it is magnificent.
Well, I can't wait to chat more with Manfred.
Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads to where Hezenkos is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for.
Recent acquisitions: Greyward and helmet promising provenance, Veilguard, tapestry from Tentavale depicting Our Lady Andraste, Elysian theatre masks never worn. Perhaps these will bring this lordship out of this mood. He's been low ever since we uncovered those tombs in the cliffs and what lay inside them. Okay, facing Johanna. Come on, Harding. This is probably the end then.
What's that through the wall?
We don't want to know. You're lucky I love you.
Oh my word!
How'd she get something that big in here?
Johanna, even half-lit, you can't control something this massive.
That girl on the skeleton up there. That's Hezenkos' lantern.
She's going to use the life stored in it to reanimate that monstrosity. Quickly, we must reach the lantern.
Working on it, babe. Hey, Teddy. I feel like I'm fighting a loom, buddies. Hey, Teddy. Luckily these are just undead. Come on, run. What is this? Was your fight, Emmerich? Okay, what about you do something too?
That was a lot of undead.
Yep. No, thank
I'm
you.
seeing why Hezenkos failed that lich morality test.
Unbelievable. Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Blackthorn Manor.
I'm mostly
a part of a city? That's impressive.
The
yeah, it is.
Walls here are still in... Oh, I wish Manfred had stayed above.
It'll be fine. We'll handle this.
He's trying too hard. Woo. Well, I have to deal with a demon. You guys couldn't fix this on your own?
Manfred, there you are.
And can you release that ladder?
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
madam.
son.
Now find somewhere safe.
He's not going to, is he? Come on, Rook. Hello.
There's the lantern. You're going to free the spirits inside?
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenkost trapped in the manor? That took a lot out of you.
I must try, Rook.
I don't feel like this is going to go well.
Emmerich!
There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
Don't do that. That was random. Okay. Don't kill my boyfriend. We haven't even done it yet, as far as I know. And we don't want him to die. Okay, Hezenkost is taking her time, I would say. There we are.
What's that, Valkarin? Afraid to chance death for your precious spirits? For all your fine words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
He's still got twice your backbone.
I see Valkarin somehow did net himself a paramour.
Johanna! Listen to me! You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark. I miss having a friend that could.
Yes. Always the idealist.
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet?
You were
Do you
almost
think
there.
I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command
Oh,
my
fuck me!
greatest creation. I will become it!
And this is where we're going to end the episode. No, kidding. Kidding. I won't do that to you. Or to me. Okay, this is a bit intense, Emmerich. We had a great run. We had a great relationship once upon a time. Not really a relationship. This is a bit much. No, we're going to stand back.
How good to
A little bit more panic would be warranted.
Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals.
Hey.
You all have a place in my heart.
Is there a
And
heart
tonight
left?
You will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives.
She has a flair for the dramatic. What is keeping our souls safe? And Manfred, don't come too close to that. My son. If I'm going to lose Manfred, I don't know what I would do. What? Oh, we have to fight you. Yeah, sorry.
You think you can stop me? Once I get rid of you,
Who do I fight?
with my greatest work
Oh, I fight you.
and conquer this city.
Emmerich, can she do that?
Well, she can try.
She's attempting full possession with the life of the people here.
Yeah,
we need
she
to
is.
stop Hezenkost long enough to destroy that lantern.
Can you stop blocking everything?
Backlash could...
We don't have a choice.
Okay. I did. It's not an idea.
Creation will be complete. Aren't you resistant? Fine. I'll go down there myself.
About time.
Silence.
Would have been nice.
Your new friends done.
Not just a friend. Wanna make... Ooh, that's rude. That's rude. I'm not going to bury it anywhere. But at least you would bury me in the same tomb. That's something, right? Ooh. These are annoying. These are very annoying. Oh, hersenkoffie. Come on. Oh, she does not like me, does she? Understandably, but still.
This isn't working. We can't break the lantern.
That's
you
not
think
true.
I'd leave myself vulnerable to you?
Preferably, yeah.
Enough playing. Your pointless lies will fuel my triumph.
Okay.
That does not feel good.
She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right.
No, get back in there. Yeah, okay, fair. I don't understand why it hasn't happened before, because she was draining everybody, and suddenly we're fine.
You can't free the spirits in that lantern?
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and...
No, Manfred.
Manfred! Come back!
I'll go after... No!
Any last words, Valkyrin, before I...
Look at our brave son, man. Look at the sacrifice. Don't you dare!
Manfred!
No! I'm sorry. This is the only correct response.
Emmerich.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood.
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed.
You can do it, love!
I release you to the air.
Look at my husband. Don't you dare. You already took Manfred. Please tell me that we can get Manfred back. Ooh. Ooh. There goes the hand of glory. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's happy, but what about Manfred?
Emmerich, how's Manfred holding together?
Oh no.
We must go to the necropolis.
Even if the game... That's not how we're going to end this episode. This is not how we're fucking going to end this episode. I want to know if my son is okay. I actually almost have to cry.
His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Valkyrin. You were not expected so soon.
If I can do anything to help.
Thank you. But this must come from me. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes, there are ways to return his spirit. But should you do this, Lichdom falls from your grasp.
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become? How many exceptions till tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber and join us.
Emmerich.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for Lichdom Rook. I'd leap into something greater, that everlasting light.
I'll
Do
only
I
out of
revive him
fear.
and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
Well, this is not even a fucking question, is it?
Mortality's a hard price. But you'd miss Manfred.
Oh, of course I would. But a Watcher should be more accepting of loss, of grief, of his own death in turn.
You're braver than you know, Emmerich. You've always risked your life. Against Hezenkos, against the gods.
Death's abyss always recedes with someone to brave it for.
I think facing a lot of things would be easier if Manfred was back.
Oh, he was fearless. He has so much potential, Rook. So far to grow.
He's our
Then help him do it.
You're absolutely right. I'll need your help. Rest easy, Manfred. We'll soon have you back amongst the living.
I think making Emmerich a lich is only to... Well, it's not going to help him with his fear. I think it's going to do the exact same thing as Gale ascending to godhood. Like, Gale still felt inadequate. Well, he wasn't, but that's how he felt. Like, it did nothing to help him overcome the troubles inside. And I don't think it's going to help Emmerich to make him a lich. And I don't think my rook would have stayed with him if he had, because he has to die for it. A sacrifice of souls. Emmerich stopped Hezenkos and freed the spirits in the glowing lantern, thanks to Manfred heroically sacrificing himself. Torn between reviving a skeleton companion or attempting lichdom, Emmerich chose a chance to bring Manfred back to the land of the living.
I should check on Emmerich and see if he's ready to bring back Manfred.
We are definitely doing that now, as I said. Hey, Teddy. Hey, Teddy. I know it's a very long episode again. That's why we split it up into parts. Hey, Teddy. That's what we do here on this channel. Yes, we do. Buggy Boo. Little doggy. I didn't even see if anyone else wanted to have a talk with me.
Our scrying has revealed more malign...
Okay, I'll pick up this next quest
traced
as well.
Several disappearances to an unusual possession.
It seeks fear. Cut it down.
We will. Can we... Thank you. That was up
There
close
is
and
much
personal.
to be done.
Is there? We're almost there.
We shall be together.
Come on, buddy. We are going to finish for you. Oh, good boy. You are such a good boy.
Okay, Emmerich, how's this work?
We'll need assistance finding Manfred's wisp and drawing it back into his body. By pact and pledge, I seek an audience. By light and breath, let wisdom come. You've met these
Hello.
spirits before, but I've never properly introduced you. Rook, allow me to present two Necropolis guardians, the keepsake of ages and far-sighted curio.
Hey.
Thank you both very much for helping with Manfred.
How polite. How fine.
Good manners in mortal kind, beyond the spirit callers at last.
Friends, my assistant, my ward, Manfred,
my son,
sacrificed himself to save us.
We heard you'd abandoned Lichdom to bring him back. Your work, your dreams.
You paid the price. But it seems there are many flickers of curiosity in the Fade.
And only one you seek. Draw his wisp near. Speak.
Can I help?
Yes, please. Think of Manfred. Tell me something you felt about him. Concentrate.
He was always so excited to be around you, Emmerich. If spirits can learn to love, he loved you.
In the sea of the Fade, there are wakes left by our passing. Our desires, our fears. I leave this beacon for you, Manfred. Follow my voice. Return to me, please.
Oh. Okay, we definitely made the right choice. Manfred!
Manfred?
It worked!
Oh! Oh, boobies. Oh, what's that? Manfred got an upgrade. He talked a full sentence.
Wonderful.
Oh!
That's wonderful indeed.
Thanks for stitching that seam on my coat, Fred. It was coming loose. And nice new threads yourself.
Yes, we needed something to mark him as an apprentice around the necropolis.
It's a good fit.
Look at it, my boy!
See you around.
Look at my boy! Hello, Manfred.
How are you doing, Manfred?
Oh!
He's excited for his training. Manfred's spellcraft is coming along nicely, more or less. Some undead have the potential to cast magic. I believe his was unlocked by his journey through the Fade.
Yeah.
What was that like?
You mean you don't know? We must work on that enunciation. Why don't you fetch the primer?
So he's basically our child!
There goes our magic-flinging skeleton son.
I wouldn't go so far.
I would.
Certainly I have a responsibility to educate him, and he'll need moral guidance. Most spirits do. But did you know, yesterday he said the most amusing thing while...
He's your son.
He's got your eyes.
As he grows,
Oh my God.
Manfred will better learn to take care of himself.
Oh, yeah.
I won't worry so much when I pass on.
Good.
How do you feel about that last part?
I have moments of regret for what Lichdom might have been.
Understandable. We should talk about that.
But
probably.
none would make me exchange this for anything.
I know. Proud is the word I'm looking for this time around. Grievous. Heir to the dead. Manfred was successfully revived, much to Emmerich's joy, and now has magical abilities of his own. Emmerich is delighted that his assistant is now a protege, and will be teaching the lively undead skeleton the intricacies and responsibilities of being a mage. Emmerich chose to resurrect his undead companion, and their renewed bond has made him even stronger. Your aid has allowed Emmerich to walk his next path in life with confidence. Emmerich thrives with the support of his companions, and his attunement to the group lets him boost their spirits when they need it most. A precious patchwork of reclaimed mage robes and burial vestments, assembled as a gift from a twice-deceased friend. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Wonderful. This was amazing. Oh, you two want to talk and you want to talk. Let's actually finish on that before I forgot. Okay, Harding and the 2 new Della Mortes. Yes, I'm calling that for Della Morte. Yeah, so getting together. Haha. Love my 2 people together. If the world is loaded in, thank you. I really hope they get together. They were flirting
I
after
made a fresh pot and... that's Rook's walk.
Yeah, just
you know
me.
my walk?
You brought Nev coffee?
I brought an excuse. Spite thought I should talk to her. Well, not just Spite, but I'm only good with knives.
So, if I had been Nev...
Then who am I? Oh, did you make me coffee?
I always make coffee. You're not chiming in?
No.
Well, you have the coffee, and you probably have a case or something, so...
You overthink the plan, but you show up anyway. You find me at midnight just to talk. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right. I think you've got this.
You know I won't make your life easy. I don't make anything easy.
But you do make it better.
Well, don't use your charm all at once.
I have more than that. I hope.
I feel canonically they belong together. I don't really feel like Lucanus is for Rook. Other than a friendship.
I'm meeting Stalgard at Asana Nagat on the mountain. Come with me?
Is there unfinished business?
No.
Always.
Nothing of the sort, but I could use company if you're up for the trip.
Always. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.